Hi, yous guys! I make not one but two major points here. That's because there are two major camps, both dishonest, who both seek to exalt themselves while tearing down the opposition. I oppose both sides. First, we have atheists who call anyone who did something bad a Christian if they simply claim to believe in some type of God. One atheist said of Oklahoma City bomber Tim McVeigh, who claimed to be agnostic, "I assume he was a Christian." Then we have Christians who automatically call anyone who failed in character a non-Christian, no matter how evident it was that they are or were Christian. Perhaps most people on either side are not that extreme, but in my experience, most people on both sides are still dishonest. For example, atheists regularly label badly behaved people as Christian if their parents made them attend church as a child, even if they walk away from religion as adults. Christians regularly deny that certain Christian sects are actually Christian if they believe they're a bad reflection on Christianity. Some believers only consider people Christian if they're a member of their particular group. The non-religious use the straw man fallacy. This involves constructing a distorted, weakened, or fake representation of their opponent, the straw man, then knocking down or burning down their construction and claiming victory. Christians employ the no true Scotsman fallacy, excluding anyone who doesn't fit their idealized view of someone from their group, despite the evidence. It often involves circular reasoning. Christians are great examples because to be a Christian means to be a great example. Therefore, I must present a common sense definition of Christian as there are needed criteria for being a duck. If something quacks, has webbed feet, floats on water, and has a bill, wings, and feathers, we can't deny what it is. And if something lacks some of those qualities, we cannot claim it's a duck. Actually, I'm a bottlenose dolphin. You believe me, right? So here is a Christian by definition. 1. A person who believes that Jesus was God who rose from the dead and that God is a trinity of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. These are always Christian qualities, and conversely, lacking any of them excludes one from being a Christian. 2. A person who assembles with one or more people to worship the Christian God, if able to do so. This is always a Christian quality and includes Anglicans, Baptists, Church of Christers, Eastern Orthodox, Lutherans, Pentecostals, and includes some Catholics, whether you like it or not. Choosing to only go to church on Christmas and Easter doesn't cut it, as it's pretense. This excludes so-called Christian Science, Freemasonry, Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, Islam, Judaism, etc., as they have a different God. And conversely, choosing to never assemble for worship automatically excludes one from being a Christian. 3. A person who, of their own initiative, at least once in a while prays and reads or listens to religious or spiritual literature outside of a designated assembly. Excluding this would leave us with mere pretense. Who among such people is truly saved is a different issue for a different time, but we cannot claim that those which such qualities are not Christian any more than we can deny that those who play in a baseball team and occasionally handle a bad baseball and mitt are baseball players. Likewise, it's nonsense to suppose one can presently not be involved with a team or be on a team while failing to deal with integral pieces of their equipment and still claim to be a baseball player or what have you. Yet, unlike baseball players, if a Christian consistently fails in their duties, they are not excluded from every team. So that leaves us with numerous horrible Christians. In fact, I view the majority of believers as bad Christians or rotten eggs. However, rejecting God because of some bad Christians is like choosing to substitute eating rocks because of some bad eggs. But over a lifetime of experience, I clearly see the average Christian as being nicer than the average non-Christian. Therefore, over 90% of the time, I avoid all other humans and keep my own company. Actually, over 95%. Now, here's something I find interesting. I've done lots of research on serial killers, And as far as I know, nobody has ever been confirmed to have simultaneously been a serial killer and a Christian as I've defined. If you can find a genuine example of such, please let me know with your comments. Take care.